Hey, I'm Joe Kurtenbach with American Rifleman, and this week's NRA Gun of the Week is the Smith & Wesson M&P9 M2.0 Compact 3.6 inch. So for years, there were a lot of American handgunners who said that if I could have a Smith & Wesson M&P in a Glock 19 size, that would be the gun for me. And Smith & Wesson answered that call, and in a big way, with their M2.0 line when they introduced the Compact. That gun had a 4-inch barrel, 15-round capacity magazine, basically identical dimensions to the Glock 19, and of course all the upgrades found in the M&P M2.0 line. Now Smith has gone a step further, chopped the barrel and the slide down to 3.6-inch dimensions, and they've really offered a great concealable handgun, still with plenty of firepower on board. So for those who have been living under a rock, there have been some major upgrades to the M&P line from Smith & Wesson. The most noticeable is this really aggressive texturing on the grip frame. This is really, it's very tacky. It's almost like a custom stipple job. It's very good in the hand when you're shooting. Really keeps the gun anchored and helps you control that recoil. I can't say enough, and I haven't seen anyone want to complain about this texturing pattern. It is very, very effective. Now the one downside is if you carry the gun close to the skin, you may need a t-shirt in between, but generally when it comes to actually shooting this firearm, this has been very successful texturing pattern for them. And still looking at the grip, the M2.0 line added a 4th palm swell insert size. Now of course with the M&Ps, they've long had the palm swell system where basically you can remove the takedown tool at the back of the frame, and you can slide off the palm swell insert. The M2.0 guns come with 4 inserts, small, medium, medium-large, and large. So plenty of room to adjust your grip, really make the gun fit for you. Again, just like the 4-inch Compact, we're feeding from a 15-round detachable box magazine. That's a 9mm, of course, although this gun is available in 40 and 45. As well, when you're looking at disassembling this gun, that same tool that we took out in order to remove the palm swell, that can be used to trip the sear release lever and allow you to disassemble this gun without pulling the trigger, and a lot of people think that's a major advantage over some other striker fired designs. Other major upgrades for the M2.0 line, well, for one, you have got a kind of trimmer slide. Now, in a lot of ways, it looks similar to the original M&Ps, and it should. Why deviate from something that works? But it is a little bit trimmer. They've kind of dished out the sides of the slide here, even a little bit more to kind of reduce weight and lower the profile of the gun. They've also added these scallops in the front, which on the Compact 3.6 are pretty minimal indeed. But in terms of forward cocking serrations, they kind of work. And of course, you've still got the nice scalloped rear cocking serrations at the back. For sights, you do have the steel sights here in the M&Ps that we're pretty much used to. This is a 3-dot configuration on this gun, but you do have the nice ledge on these. So for one-handed manipulations, that's going to be very effective for you. Probably the other largest upgrade in the M2.0s is going to be this trigger. Now basically the trigger has improved on M&Ps since the introduction of the Shield. The Shield had a better trigger system than the original M&Ps. Then the Performance Center had some pretty good triggers in them. And now in the M2.0 guns, this trigger is really, really nice. I've shot a gun, I've got a gun with several thousand rounds through it, and that trigger has lowered in weight. It's very smooth all the way through the pull, and it's got a very crisp break, which is going to be seen on basically any M2.0 guns. A little bit of take-up, nice crisp break. Other M2.0 improvements include a metal magazine release, and of course this is able to be swapped side to side. Now this has always been the case on M&Ps, but you do have the bilateral slide, stop, and release. In this case they did add a detent though to the slide, stop, and release, so you just get more positive engagement. On some of those original M&Ps, when you inserted a magazine, there would be a case of the slide wanting to go forward. That was enough energy sometimes to trip that slide release. Not so on the M2.0 guns. It's very positive now, but still, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, you can easily release the slide with the bilateral slide release. And I guess the final feature common to the M2.0s is the slight dishes down here at the magazine well, and that's going to really give you the opportunity to engage that floor plate. If for whatever reason you have to manually extract the magazine, that's going to give you a little bit better purchase there. But overall, this has been a huge upgrade over an already very good line of service pistols. The M2.0 is really making waves, and Now Smith is just in the mode of adding configurations, adding sizes, and by chopping the barrel down to 3.6 inches, they have made the already concealable compact even more concealable, but still a good size for a duty carry crossover gun. So for more information on Smith & Wesson's M&P M2.0 line, and specifically the M2.0 compact 3.6 inch, you can go to smith-wesson.com.